Alright, what's going on YouTube? Hammer56 here, or Hamzy. And guys, I originally wasn't going to make a video today, but we have a good video. And it's kind of controversial, bringing it old school on this channel, I miss doing the controversial shit, and it seems like you can't say as much on YouTube anymore. So I'm glad this came around. Now, for today's topic, there is multiple different headlines, to be honest. I mean, they're all worded differently, but the main point of it all is World Athletics bans transgender women from competing in world ranking events. And for those of you who ain't tracking, this is a pretty big deal. I mean, World Athletics has a lot to do with this Olympic type shit. I mean, they're official as fuck, I mean, if they make a rule, it's pretty serious. Now, the thing is, with this rule, okay, with these transgender women, men going to women, okay, obviously we all know that this is 100% fair, and this is not even a controversial topic, to be honest with you. We all know that a transgender woman competing against real women is always gonna win. I mean, men and women are just biologically built different. You walk in there with what used to be a swinging dick, you're gonna you're gonna come out on top, And this is further proof with a runner known as Caster Semenya. Okay, this is going to be the main example of this video, but Caster Semenya is not a transgender, so that's what makes it a little weird, but it will put this all into perspective, right? So, first of all, Caster Semenya for the last 10 years, okay, has been winning gold after gold after gold after gold. I mean, just absolutely dominating the competition, okay? And in every race, you're looking at like 20, 30 yards ahead on running, which these are Olympians. These are world-class athletes, the absolute best these different countries have to offer to run. We're talking these motherfuckers got wheels, And Caster Semenya, for the record, okay, according to Google, is 5'10" and 161 pounds. Yo, I think it can go without being said that that's a big ass woman, yo. That's a big woman. I mean, that's the size of a man, like a healthy, pretty slim man, 161 pounds at 5'10", that's my height, maybe not quite as much as I weigh, but that's a pretty big woman. And the thing about Caster, right, is she apparently produces buku more testosterone than any woman should, as much testosterone as a man almost, and refuses to take testosterone reducing medicine, obviously, because this is what's making her fucking win. I mean, we've seen this before with what was that swimmer that was number 400 or some shit in the men's and then became transgender and then went into the women's division and then all of a sudden just started running cheeks and getting first place every race? Or the one wrestler that did the same thing? We've seen this multiple times, and we know that this is completely 100% unfair. I feel like real women should compete with real women, and transgender women should compete with transgender women. But the thing is it's all so confusing because it's how far along into hormones or these medications or your transition are you? It's just not fair. It's too much confusion to have these people even competing here. And I'm not saying, oh, fuck transgenders and shit like that, but come on, let's be real. Which brings me into my next point of the rule is you can't compete if you went through male puberty before starting hormones or your transition. Really fucking confusing, right? Too much fucking confusion, because what if this person started at 16, but this person started 6 months ago? The motherfucker that started 6 months ago is obviously gonna still have that swinging dick energy, and so is the fucking other person. So that's what all makes it so confusing, honestly. They need their own little circuit, but then I just feel like there's so many categories that could go into doing that, and it would just be too much, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not sitting here saying that fuck transgenders or anything, but let's just keep it a bean and say that every single time we have a situation like this, there's always a too big of an issue to let it happen. Transgender bathrooms, okay, a little girl goes into a fucking public restroom to use the bathroom, and a grown-ass man who's a quote-unquote transgender's going up in that bitch, and he's just a fucking weirdo. So, it's shit like that, I definitely completely 100% agree with not letting transgenders compete in this. I feel like most people do if you're logical. Obviously, some people are protesting this, and if you're too fucking retarded to see the disadvantage that it gives you. But that also brings the point of, in today's world, everyone's ignoring disadvantages. I mean, fuck, you see it on Call of Duty even now. Everybody gets a medal and award for fucking participating. Society's fucked. But we're getting off track here. I'm not even going to say I think it is, because I know for a fact that this is 100% the right move for the World Athletics to take. Now, if they're going to have to figure out some sort of transgender division or some shit like that, we'll find out. But for now, this is definitely the right move. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Leave a comment. And remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.